Anna was one of the kindest, most down-to-earth models I'd ever worked with. Hailing from Slovenia, she wasn't just beautiful, she was smart, fiercely independent, and laser-focused on her career. She'd always say, "I'm in this for myself. No rich man is going to sweep me off my feet." And then she met Alexei. He was the opposite of what you'd expect in her world. Quiet, artistic, and, according to him, a struggling painter. They met at a gallery event in Paris, where Alexei claimed his work was inspired by the soul-crushing poverty of his Siberian childhood. Anna was hooked. She loved his authenticity, or so she thought. Things moved fast. Within months, they were inseparable, travelling across Europe, staying in modest Airbnbs, and living off the money Anna made from her shoots. But here's the thing. Alexei always insisted on paying in cash, and not just small amounts. We're talking stacks of bills that he claimed he'd earned selling his art. When Anna asked where the money really came from, Alexei laughed and said, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you." That should have been her first clue. One day, Anna got a message from another model, a friend who worked for a luxury event planner. She sent Anna an article about Alexei, and there it was, a glossy profile of him titled "The Billionaire Who Fakes Being Poor." Turns out Alexei was no struggling artist. His family owned one of the largest oil companies in the world, and his humble lifestyle was a bizarre hobby. He wasn't just lying to Anna. He'd been doing this for years, pretending to be broke, dating women who had no idea who he really was, and then vanishing once they started asking questions. When Anna confronted Alexei, he didn't deny it. In fact, he laughed and said, "You passed the test." Test? What test? Alexei claimed he was looking for someone who loved him for who he really was, not his money. But Anna wasn't buying it. As Anna tried to leave, Alexei pulled out a contract. Yes, a legal contract, offering her $5 million to stay with him and keep his secret. He even promised to make her the face of his fake art brand, which, by the way, was already making millions. Anna ripped the contract and walked out. A few months later, Alexei's secret life completely unraveled. A journalist exposed him as part of an international money laundering scheme involving his art. His paintings, those ridiculous clowns, were seized by authorities. And Alexei? He fled to an undisclosed location. Some say he's still out there, painting clowns in secret, waiting for his next victim. As for Anna, she bounced back stronger than ever. She told me she learned an important lesson. You can't trust a man who paints clowns. Now, she's thriving, working with global brands and living her best life. No fake billionaires in sight.